Man, it doesn't get any better than this. You know why? I'm right in the middle of it all. I'm in the heart of Detroit, and I'm standing at the corner of Porter and Brooklyn. And if you don't know where that's at, just off of Trumbull down from Old Tiger Stadium. We're in front of a place called Mudgies. Crazy name, and I guess he's got a bunch of crazy sandwiches inside, because that's all I've been hearing about for the past couple months. So let's take off and do what we do best, eat some food. Let's go inside and see if we can find the owner. On this great afternoon, kids playing in the park. I'm about to meet a new friend here, Greg Mudge.
Hi, how are you?
Chef Tom, how you doing, man?
Doing well, thank you.
Tell everybody, where did I find myself today here?
You're sitting next to a 100-year-old building in Detroit's oldest neighborhood, Corktown.
Yeah, and it couldn't get cooler than that.
Yeah.
And we've got a park across the street.
Yep.
We've got a school on the other side. We've got people walking up and down the street. How long have you been here?
We've been here for almost 3 years in February. It'll be 3 years.
And how did you get here? That's the cool thing I need to know.
There was a restaurant here before. It's called McNally's, and a lot of people are familiar with that. And I was waiting tables here, and they decided they were going to no longer do business. And I called the landlord and rented the space out and opened Mudgies as we know it now.
What keeps bringing people back here?
The good food, the fresh food, and service. We pride ourselves on service here as well.
You do something quite unique, you were telling me earlier, and that's purchasing your food locally as much as you can.
Yeah, we try to think local first, and we do source from a lot of urban gardens, which is pretty cool because you're literally sometimes eating food that was harvested that morning, and you know, it's right on your plate that afternoon. So we try to do that as much as possible, support the urban farmers that are around right now.
What would you say is the one thing that I should order if I was a first-timer here?
If you're a first-timer here, you should definitely try some of the greens that are here. Those come in almost every day, if not every day, every other day. Those are being delivered, and they're fantastic, and they're coming from Brother Nature. If you were going to move into a sandwich, I'd probably push you towards the Medill, just because it's become our signature sandwich due to a Free Press article many years back naming it one of the top 21 sandwiches in Detroit.
What's in it?
It's roasted turkey breast, applewood smoked bacon, and avocado, lettuce, tomato, and it's on an 8-inch Italian sub bun with our house-made garlic dressing.
What brings people back here? What do they like the most here? What is it that sets you apart from everyone?
Well, I think just the fresh food, and everybody loves the food, but I also think the building has a lot to do with it. It's a quaint corner, like you said, that's tucked in a neighborhood here, so I think people like the ambiance. They can come and relax and kind of get away from the hustle and bustle of downtown, and service. We pride ourselves on service here. So
if I were to go inside with you and find a seat, what would you serve me?
We'll start you off with our house-made spinach spread. It has artichokes, red peppers, and pine nuts in it, and we serve that with Farm Boy tortilla chips, and those are organic and heirloom corn chips. They're grown in Michigan.
Yep.
And actually made in Detroit here.
What's next?
After that, we'll do today's special, and we made a chicken burger this morning, and we actually ground the chicken ourselves this morning, and so we'll be giving you that, and we're serving it on a Kaiser roll with locally grown greens, tomato, and Swiss cheese, and our house-made honey mustard dressing.
Excellent. I mean, you're grinding your own chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, can't get any fresher than that.
Yeah, absolutely, and the chicken is locally sourced as well.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
And there's got to be dessert somewhere in there.
There absolutely is dessert. We have it's called the Fudgy Mudgie. It's become pretty popular around here, and we take a brownie batter and we make that in-house, and instead of cooking it in the oven, we bake it in a waffle iron so it's fresh and hot.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then we top it with Calder's Dairy ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
Well,
and Saunders hot fudge on top.
Okay, can't forget that.
Detroit classic, yeah, that tops it all off.
Well, again, how about if I follow you inside?
All right.
And you get me that seat you promised, and then we'll go from there. Okay, sounds great. Okay, Greg brought us a great meal. Let's get going on this. Spinach, oh, you can see this. Bright green, real fresh, pine nuts, shredded carrot. This spread's got to be the bomb. It is. It is. Creamy, light, a lot of layers there. Getting a real nice flash of garlic. It's superb. The chips go without saying. Fresh, great, and they're from the hometown. The sandwich that made Mudgies famous. Let's check this out. Man, this thing is loaded. It's huge. I hit that applewood smoked bacon, and that's true smokehouse bacon. Newski's, he told me. It is fantastic. That thing's a monster. No wonder they're famous for it. And we'll just keep going. The turkey burger with all the goodies on it. With the special sauce added to that and all of the veggies inside of it, it doesn't taste like your bland, ground chicken burgers. It's fresh made. It's superb. And the one thing that I've had my eye on all day, the Fudgy Mudgy. We've got to do that right now. So, without further ado, let's swap some plates. Jump into this brownie waffle, house-made. It's like being a kid. Calder ice cream, a big brownie waffle, wash it all down with a little Faygo Red. And on that note, thanks for joining us again. And when you get ready to go back out and get something to eat, remember the local people. They're the ones that always give back to the community. So take care, and until next time.